Coming up on Lancer News, we take a look back at Lunch with a Loved One as we welcome our families onto our campus.
A look back at Cardinal McElroy's time in San Diego and what he'll miss most as he takes over as Archbishop of Washington, D.C.
Hello, Lancers. Welcome to this week's edition of Lancer News. I'm Felicita.
And I'm Camille. The third quarter is coming to a close with the last day on Wednesday, March 26th. Make sure to talk to your teachers about any questions that you might have.
The annual Tech Fair will be taking place here at St. Rose this Friday. There will be code making, 3D printing, robotics, and much more. Check back next week for more on the Tech Fair.
Last week, St. Rosa Lima celebrated Literacy Week here at school. Our Scholastic Book Fair began on Monday in the library. Hopefully, all of our students enjoyed shopping and buying all of the cool books. Thank you to Ms. Escobar for organizing.
Also on Tuesday, Ms. Staley and the 7th grade class had their literature fair in the hall, promoting classic books that groups of students read and created projects for. From Treasure Island to Little Women, the 7th graders did a great job.
Tuesday, our friends and families joined our students on a rainy day to celebrate Lunch with a Loved One. Thank you all for coming out to make the day so special.
And now here are other stories we're working on.
Cardinal Robert McElroy is settling in his new role as Archbishop of Washington, D.C. Before he left San Diego, members of our Lancer News team spent time with the former bishop of the Catholic Diocese of San Diego. Here's Joseph with more.
After 10 years of serving the Diocese of San Diego, Cardinal Robert McElroy is now the Archbishop of Washington, D.C.
My heart will always be here in San Diego.
This was his last news conference as he said goodbye to San Diego. Members of our Lancers News team met with him for a one-on-one chat about his time in San Diego. Cardinal Robert McElroy has been the Bishop of San Diego, leading nearly 1.4 million Catholics in San Diego and Imperial counties. He's no stranger to Catholic schools as he's visited and celebrated Mass at different parishes around our area. He's talked a lot about being kind to those who need help and what makes our community so special.
There's a great vitality to San Diego, to the community, and the diversity of it. In that, ours is a very culturally, racially, ethnically diverse community, and that the church speaks of that as a tapestry, which is a sacred thing, and that is at the heart of the community, that vibrancy and that diversity. And when you go around to the different places, you see that in evidence, and the communities that are able to keep part of their culture alive and hand it on, and celebrate that.
He also asked us to keep praying for those who need prayers.
Pray for the Pope. Pray for me as I'm going to Washington. It's a new endeavor, and I will miss them very much. I will miss it here very much.
I'm Joseph Dunlap reporting for Lancer News.
And now here are Jeb, Patrick, and Lucas with sports.
The NCAA tournament, March Madness, has begun with USD and San Diego State both making the tournament. Check back next week for updates on our local teams as well as others.
Our new MLS team here in town, San Diego FC, has begun their season in a strong way, earning 2 victories and 2 draws in their first 4 matches. Home games are played at Snapdragon Stadium. This past weekend, some of our Padres came to support, showing up to watch the game.
The San Diego Padres are also rounding into regular season form. The regular season is less than a week away, with the Padres set to face the Atlanta Braves on Thursday, March 27th, here at Petco Park. Early next week, check out my recap on the Padres spring training from Peoria, Arizona.
We started the week with light showers, but we dried out for the rest of the week. This weekend will be warmer with clear skies once again.
Before we leave you, a reminder. Please submit your yearbook pictures. Just scan the QR code on your screen.
That's it for this week's edition of Lancer News. See you next time!